These are the Samsung SR850s circulating from 2004 up to 2026. These are claimed to be the best reference headphones that you can buy for the budget of 500 to 800 Rand. These are the Dixon Pro Y71, and today I will be reviewing them against the Samsung SR850s, and I will tell you exactly how these are battling to be the new champions. In this video, we will be looking at sound quality, build quality, adaptability, and availability. So if you're up for the challenge, stay watching. In terms of durability, the Samsungs are not good. While researching, I found the ear cups need to be replaced after a few years, and this has started to happen to me as well. And this is actually a prime example of them literally just breaking off because the leather is too loose, or the fabric that holds it together is too loose. The cable has broken in multiple locations, and I needed to replace them myself with my stellar wiring techniques. These headphones need to be treated like a literal toddler, otherwise they break, or so I assume. Listen, I'm pretty rough with my tech, and I don't think I'm an outlier here. I mean, these things are so notorious that there's a modding community to replace the cable with an aux. These definitely don't cut it for durability. The Dixon Pros, on the other hand, have not shown signs of aging at all. I mean, look at them. I've had these for over a year and they still look brand new. The cable cannot break or split because it's an aux with both 6.35mm and 3.5mm jacks built in. If I were a musician, which I am, I'd give this category to the Dixon Pros because you always want longevity with your studio. Longevity? I hardly knew longevity. Anyways, which of these are the best value for money? Well, it depends. You see, these headphones both have incredible value and are good in their own regard. If you want better reference headphones, then obviously the Samsungs are better because they were literally built for that. But what does reference mean? In short, reference headphones are high fidelity headphones designed with a flat frequency response to provide a neutral and accurate representation of sound. Used primarily for studio monitoring and mixing, they reveal details without boosting bass or treble, allowing engineers to hear the true recording of the sound. These headphones are the definition of reference, while the Dixon Pros are primarily for DJing. These are very apparent as they boost the bass and the treble. Even with the boost, though, they still sound balanced. That being said, let's properly get into the sound quality. Let's start with the Dixon Pros. These headphones are punchy, wide, not as wide as the Samsungs, but they're still wide nonetheless. The sound is full, no resonant frequency on these, no distortions from any instruments being boosted, ideal for music making as it gives you a full spectrum and makes the song so much more exciting. A simple band of gold wrapped around my soul, heart forgiven, don't forget. The highs are incredibly detailed, and so are the mids and the lows, the bass. It feels like Dixon is actually losing money by selling these for so cheap, and I am so confused as to how they're doing this with such a low price. The only con I can give these is that they are only for modern music, as they really make you focus on the lead and the bass and almost nothing else. But again, for modern music, that's extremely good. For the Samsungs, on the other hand, they're very wide. It's easy to separate the individual instruments. Very good high end, very good mids. Nothing is too overblown or disrupting the other frequencies. It's insane how good these are. You can hear, like I said, I could hear things down here. How insane is that? And then I can hear things that are further away back, some that are closer, and then some that are dead center in my ears, like meaning that's the main thing that the artist wants you to listen to. The cons though, not a lot of bass. You can miss out on a lot of low-end information. Not ideal for today's world as it heavily relies on bass. not ideal for composing a modern song as it blends the lead with the background instruments as well. You see, most speakers are created with a V shape anyways, and what that is boosting the bass and the treble for a more punchy sound, and these headphones are ideal for those conditions. If you compose a song on the Samsons and then listen to it on other headphones or speakers, it sounds flat and too far apart because the other speakers don't have the same amount of separation, not to mention the bass being somewhat ignored. Hey. Okay, what about flexibility then? Well, let's start with the Samsons. They can be used as reference headphones, of course. They are great for very open tracks such as orchestral or choir music. They do, however, lack privacy. They have semi-open backs, which means whatever you're listening to, anyone else can hear in a public setting, for example. So this is not ideal there. You can't compose music or even listen to any bass-heavy music with pleasure. It seems like they really cut down on the bass to focus on the highs and mids. So if you love bass, then you are not gonna like these. Okay, the Dixon Pros are so versatile that I consider just leaving this category out. These can be used for bass heavy music, for orchestral music, in public, for DJing. They can fold up very easy for easy transport. They can block out sound incredibly well, and they are insanely comfortable. So this one obviously goes to the Dixon Pros as well. It seems like Dixon Pros are winning every category, everything. Oh my god, when are we getting to a category where the Samsons studio performance? The Samsons are killing in this category. It seems like you hear more with them no matter how you go about it. For real, like I listened to a song that doesn't seem to have enough information in the background, and then you hear something else like oh my god, you can easily take apart annoying frequencies and a lot of reverb sounds that make a mix sound muddy. I mean, they even look good and it feels like you know what you're doing when you have them on. Come on. But again, the bass is a bit of a deal breaker. I make EDM/hip hop and even trailer music, and I score a number of drama/theatrical dance pieces, and in my experience, bass is a driving factor. If the bass is slightly too high or too low, the energy just dissipates. So I would not recommend these for music composition. The Dixon Pros don't have this issue. With the Dixon Pros, it feels like you're listening and making music with the same speakers your songs will likely be played in. Considering you're shopping for headphones at this budget, your music is likely being played in speakers with similar EQ, that being the V shape. They sacrifice a bit of wideness, yes, but normal people can't hear how wide a track is, but they will damn sure notice the bass and lack of it. Dixon Pros take the point yet again. I'm so sorry, Samson, my sons. I'm so sorry. The Dixon Pros are the clear winners of this video, but there is a little bit of a catch. First of all, the only place you can get Dixon products is in Cash Crusaders, and even then, they don't even have it sometimes. I don't know why this is. I've tried looking into it, but I can't find anything concrete to explain it to you. So if you would be interested in a video, please write down in the comments and let me know. If you love this video and would love to see more of my videos, then please subscribe. I make videos every week approximately. Okay, good night.